Yeah, coffee and kush, man. I'm not at the house right now, but yeah, I wasn't even trying to come online, but I wasn't because I'm in a place where it's so hard to get my damn smoke. You feel me? But hey, fuck the smoke. Let's get into what we are into for the night. If anybody's in the room, holla at your boy Kev Gill, and I'm up in this thing. Cap. No cap. See who up in here early. Let's see who up in here early. Sir, Thomas Woodson, stop talking to Black Sam like he in this damn chat room, Thomas. This ain't your imaginary lifestyle, big homie. Go on somewhere and go play. You feel me? Stop talking to Black Sam. You feel me? Stop talking to these people. Most these people don't know what the hell is out here. Out here. You feel me? Who out here? That's what mattered. 313 in the building. I'm not even at the house. I'm in my lil cousin room. Nigga ducked off. If he come in here, nigga, he gonna be like, get the fuck out of here with your fucked up fucking chat room. You feel me? I'm gonna hurry up while this nigga went to go get some smoke. Nigga, I got 30 minutes. What's poppin'? I was like, man, I promise you, I was like, man, I should wait for the morning. Man, it's so hard to get fucking smoke where I'm at, man. This is crazy, fam. But it is what it is. I gotta come on and say what's up to the family. You feel me, Crystal? I gotta say what's up to the family, man. Jeez. Few days off. 3-4 days of just taking a break off of YouTube. Restructuring what I want to do here on this channel, my other channels, and with my Patreon and stuff like that. I told you guys January 1st is a new start for me. I really am focusing on my craft and paying attention to what my support group likes to listen to, whether it's Afro Americans, indigenous stuff, conspiracy night, the Coffee and Kush, morning show, Raw and Cut at night, karaoke, everything in between, boxing and all that. I just want to be committed to what we do, and I want to, I don't want to get copyright strikes on my page no more, man. You know what I'm saying? All of my videos that you guys see me make on this channel has not been monetized. Every one of them got copyright strikes. All of the revenue goes, except my super chat, which is cool, goes to different parties just to amuse you guys. I just do it so I can have a good intro and kind of get to the mood set. So I will not be playing music from signed artists any longer. It takes away from my money on YouTube, and I just want to be able to capitalize and be the best at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So holla at y'all, shout out to the Patreon gang. I really appreciate y'all, man. Been a good transition. My other page got a copyright strike. I'm still going to drop videos over there. And thank you guys for switching on over for me. All 130 something of my Patreon. If you have not signed up to my Patreon, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? We have like the best channel on YouTube when it comes to just information, logic, piecing the puzzle together. I mean, the fraud department and their investigative skills are just ridiculous, top of the class. And I just feel like we need momentum going into 2020. I just feel that way. It's gonna be a good year, and I just think that people really need to hit that damn like button. And I shouldn't have to ask to hit the like button. I mean, exposing all of this or having these live discussion forums for us to discuss these things should be enough. Nobody else is doing that. Everybody is trying to be famous. Everybody think that there's something role playing off the next person for a few dollars. And I'm talking about a feet corporate dollars. I'm here feet on 10 toes down. You know what I mean? 10 toes down. So all of the students that come to my classroom, shout out to y'all. It's 186 people, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Let me see. Trust me, I'm not amused by the chat. I'm not amused by nothing. None of that stuff bothers me. I got 130. Let me see, 135 Patreons, and I have a goal. I set out a goal for my Patreon 5 months ago, and said if I was gonna do this, I want to have 500 or something close to 400, 500 Patreons to give us some momentum and some members. It's only $1 to sign up to my page, so I have to start determining what's real and what's not. In a real way, what's real and what's not. It's all good for Kev to get up on the internet and do what he do. But, it gets frustrating sometimes. It takes break. You got to take breaks off this stuff because it becomes frustrating when you have so much information and piece together that most people come here just to mess around, troll, talk about other YouTube channels, talk about things that's irrelevant in my chat room. And I'm just like, that's why I took a hiatus. And it feels good. It feels good. So what I do want to talk about today, tomorrow, and I think the next day is Los Angeles City oil fields with an S. And this is just one here on the left-hand side of the screen. Los Angeles City oil field is a large oil field north of downtown Los Angeles. Long and narrow, it extends immediately south of Dodger Stadium, west to Vermont Avenue, encompassing an area of about 4 miles. Long by a quarter mile across, and blah, 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 whatever. What I want you guys to know is that is not the only oil field in Los Angeles. You feel me? So if you look on that map right there, you'll see a lot of circles, dots, all of the above in those oil fields. And those are oil fields in Los Angeles, fam. So pay attention to tomorrow on the show. Tomorrow morning, I will show you guys different oil facilities that are in Los Angeles that are disguised as videos. I mean, buildings such as this. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you this, and I want you guys to pay attention. Okay, let's read. Built in 1968, the disguised tower owned by Plains Exploration and Production, PXP, on Pico Boulevard near Genesee extracts crude from wells in Beverly Hills oil field. So being that this place is not even in Beverly Hills, you can totally, they're pretty much admitting they're ciphering from a whole different place. Pipelines going all through the town. We already know out here in South Central LA, Ladera Heights, a little bit past La Cienega, there's oil fields all the way around here. And the closer you get to South Central LA, they start slowing up. But I don't think that the oil slows up. I believe that there's pipelines going through, ciphering. Could be from up under Watts, could be from up under so many different things. I mean, in South Central, maybe Slauson and Crenshaw had a hot oil reserve over there. Remember, these are 4-mile pockets of oil, okay? 4.5 miles. These are not oil fields like Iraq, okay? But there's still considerable amounts of oil here. So what did Nipsey know? My thoughts. Nipsey probably knew that the Slauson and Crenshaw store was sitting on a mountain of oil reserve, okay? And probably, I mean, I brought this up with Damon Johnson. He was like, you're right. Fuck, why are we even talking about oil? I should hang up now. Listen, family, California, especially the Los Angeles area, okay, is filled with oil fields, okay? All you have to do is open your eyes and look and stop being so entertained by booty shaking, Ugg boots, thongs, rappers, so forth and so on, while there are energy reserves up under your poor neighborhoods. Probably. Have you ever seen Beverly Hillbillies? You go out, shoot the ground one day, oil start popping up, and think like that. Okay, so when we go into these things, we're going to really drill, no point intended, but drill home at the revealing of oil pockets being in Los Angeles. I myself will even go to oil refineries here in Los Angeles to let you know that they are pumping oil and mountains collapse every day, B. You know what I'm saying? Due to oil. Now, here's a conspiracy theory. You see the picture that we have on the screen, what looks like some type of oil tower here. I'm starting to believe that's what they put these football stadiums and shit for on these lands like that, to gain access to the to wipe out those poor neighborhoods and put a big ass stadium right there that ain't gonna mean nothing. A stadium don't mean nothing. Okay? A stadium don't mean nothing. Okay? It is okay. The Cowboys, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I was watching Batman, and I always wondered why the ground collapsed in that movie Batman in the stadium. Well, logically speaking, without the fear of Armageddon, the only way the ground would collapse is if the oil was removed from the bottom. That's how mountains collapse, when they're like, all the minerals is like pushed out of them. You start collapsing. You know what I'm saying? Fracking. There you go. You start fracking is a more professional word. And such as a Viagra says, Mother Earth is angry. No, she's not. Okay? These are oil drillers. Okay? And get out of the fantasy of the earth is a goddamn mama waking up into this black Pan-African nothing. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking to you. Get out of here. Just get out. This ain't time for none of that. I'm talking about oil. This ain't time for no Mother Earth is mad. Nigga, they drilling Mother Earth right now. What you talking about? Mad. You think these motherfucking real estate investors is giving a fuck about Mother Earth being mad? That's a thought process from your head of a cartoon, fool. Get out of my chat room. Care wrote. All stupidity stops here. And you think you know too much, you gonna get blocked. If you got all this to say, Ronnie, controlled demolition, as to call it, and rather day y'all know all this stuff, then why don't you participate and call and be a voice rather than be in my chat room? Okay, the only thing I want to hear from you is 1, 2, and that's right. Professor Gills, Mr. Gillespie. That's it. That's why I took a hiatus for. Really, I was chilling. But I'm going to say, that's what I took a hiatus for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a YouTube page. This is an office, fraud department. Not here to debate. This ain't a place for outside people to come fucking put paragraphs in my damn chat room. I don't got no support like that. So no, you can't do it. Hell, long live the king. God damn it. That's my problem. Y'all be letting y'all run over my chat room, throwing my wisdom off. The hell y'all gonna do when I turn it up, when I turn up this heat? What y'all gonna do then? You gonna get in and try to be right and talk about this one and that one? Well, we gonna turn up the heat a little bit. You know? You niggas think y'all just know too much. Get a YouTube page then. You feel me? Get a YouTube page. I don't want to see nobody copying me. I see you copying me, I'm coming at you. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't copy me. We work hard over here to do what we do. Motherfuckers pop out when Kev pop out. You understand? Start mimicking shit. Word up. Word up. Hanging out to mimic. I'm not with none of that. I'm South Central Los Angeles. We ain't with none of that. South most blackball podcaster on the planet. I'm not friends with nobody. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell you the truth. Anybody trying to copy my shit, we gonna let it be known. Don't get your feelings, your panties, your thongs in a bunch. Don't get mad, be running around to y'all, yo, why you do this, B? Why you do this? Cause I can, bitch nigga, cause I can. I work hard for my shit. Stay focused, big. I stay focused. Corey Hall, I stay focused. You know what that mean? I stay focused. That's why niggas getting hit up right now. We got oil fields on the screen. Corey Hall, pay attention. Pull your pants up, sucker. Pull your pants up. Stay focused. That's why I'm talking. Somebody copying my shit. I say oil, they say oil. I say pizza, they say pizza. I start singing to the ladies, they just shut the fuck up. They just shut up. We talk about talking to ladies, they shut up. There's niggas that's on this internet like Hassan Campbell with balls in they grills, right? And then want to copy and say, I'm not with none of that, G. Nothing. I got to ask to hit my like button. That's focus. So I said, oil rigs off the coast of Santa Monica, Venice, all the way up the coast. They've been there my whole life. My whole life. I've been watching these oil fields in LA, and I knew, but I'm thinking like, okay, it's oil. No, they will remove your whole city, okay? To put a stadium there, to put one of these drilling things up on this motherfucker and get the pumping right up under y'all nose. Vanessa Rodriguez, I'm talking to you. Get your weak ass up out of here. If I say names, I'll say they names. I'm talking to you, Rodriguez. I'm going to build a wall. Okay? Go change your Tampax, bitch. Get up out my shit. Going for you, internet clown. I'm talking to you. Stank booty broad. Talking to you. Worry about who I'm talking about. You listen, dirty broad. It ain't for you. You ain't shit. Stop worrying about him, me, and who I can be possibly talking. I ain't talking to you. I'm giving you nothing. Giving you nothing, Mr. X. I don't know you. I'm talking about that. You can get this out. You can get nothing. Oil rigs in U.S. Oil rigs in Los Angeles. Punk. I ain't handing out no moderators. You see my moderators, Lisa. You see Riri in a building, punk. Whole squad of women. Ain't no suckers over here. Shout out to me, myself, and I donating in the super chat today, making sure I come on and do this good work, bringing up these oil fields in Los Angeles in these 4-mile pockets of oil fields all around this mud. That's what I'm talking about. I'm full now. No, y'all want to talk about damn shit. I'm talking about this. Want to distract me? Nah. Kev or nothing. I support free. Shout out to King of Diamond. What's up? Yes, sir. Free thinker. Every time I want to talk about the real, here they come. Because when I pass, hold up, my grandma calling me. What? She don't even know I'm doing my live stream. I'm at grandma's house, y'all. Cause y'all want to meet Grandma Gill? I want to meet Grandma Gills, cause she be dripping. You feel me? Somebody said smoke one, kid. Man, I'm in a whole different scenery. If it was my block, nigga, I'd have been lit up. Nigga, I'm tripping. Get up out of here. You feel me? I like not smoking. I'm more alert. Grandma Gills, she got me turned the fuck up. Gave me some Kavasi and popping shit. What's happening? You feel me? North Miami, Ashley. And what up? I'm talking about oil, and here they come. You feel me, y'all? Nigga can't breathe without a troll around here. People coming to my chat room like they know something. Is he talking about Little Kev? Are you talking about Lil Kev? I like Lil Kev. The little homie. We gonna get y'all charged up. Motherfucking females always trying to start some shit. You feel me? I fuck with Lil Kev. Lil Kev ain't the nigga in that Laker outfit. That's all that matters. Lil Kev good. So he can get over there and charge up. Nigga investigate, chill out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping about that. Online troll gossipers not paying attention about these oil fields. You feel me? The possibility that oil reserve pockets was right up under Slauson and Crenshaw's store. I know in 1956, there's a huge oil pipeline running right up under Slauson and Crenshaw. Okay? Probably right alongside that rail link. But what I want to know is, where is the oil? Where are these pockets? And why us in the communities don't know anything past what your homeboy is doing up the street. You know what I'm saying? What your homeboy is doing up the street. That's right. I can go all the way up La Brea, Tinto. I can go all the way to La Brea, but even past that, like what you see on the screen right now, they got towers and stuff that you wouldn't even think is a goddamn tower. You feel me? You wouldn't think this building here is a dime. I would think this is a building, a Department of Water and Power. But no, extracts crude oil from wells. From where? Wells in Beverly Hills oil field. Huh? So ciphering or crackling or whatever they call that shit that resists. We have to be knowledgeable about these things. You know what I'm saying? Because if this boy Nip was sitting on some oil, then we gotta, hold up, man. Why everybody keep bringing up people in my chat? Get the fuck up out of here. I'm the sidekick. Nigga, that's me. That's me. Say another fucking YouTuber name in my shit ever. That's me. I'm the sidekick. Me. Fuck is you talking about? I work hard for my channel. Very hard. I don't free promote nothing. Nothing. You get popped in your motherfucking toe. Get up out of here. I toss females out too. I toss you out too. Dummy. You telling me about what somebody said in my room when I already said it? That's right. I said it. Me. And I want all my G. I want all my G. You feel me? All mine. You know, I don't care what nobody else doing. I'm saying it. Everybody want to be stars out here. I'm saying I log on, hit my boom, boom. You don't know what's going on. So many people watch my show, then run back and then be like, oh, like that nigga, that real nigga network dude. Man, nigga ain't never in his life said Cav Gills nothing. He better not bring his weird talking ass over here no more. I'm on this clown page. Ain't not one Cav Gills shout out. Nigga, I always say your name. What's happening? What's up? I finally go to your channel, all my work over there. And your niggas be really acting like you're smart, girl. That's why ain't nobody fucking with you, because they already know where your dumb ass got it from. I feel like plucking your ass in the middle of your forehead. It's always acting like they came up with my shit. People always giving my credit to somebody else. I don't want that oil field. Now y'all gonna take that too? Y'all gonna be talking about oil fields tomorrow? I talk about poodoos, y'all talk about poodoo. You feel me? Lord have mercy. 395 people over here. We talking about oil, crude oil, Slauson and Crenshaw development. I'm gonna open up the phone line right now. Phone lines is open. Phone lines is open. You feel me? Phone lines is open. What do you think about gas in Los Angeles? Gas. Oil, crude oil reserve. Huh? And what you think they're gonna do? You wonder why you having earthquakes. You wondering why you having earthquake. You wondering why your shit's sinking. You feel like your whole California plate is about to ship off into the ocean because you letting them. They crackling all the way down here. Shout out to Miss K. What's up, little mama? Shout out to Miss K. $5 donations. I appreciate that. All eyes on me, TMC. Be quiet. Stop talking so much. You be in everybody chat room agreeing with everybody. Kev Rowe. Talking so much. Y'all be in everybody chat room agreeing, looking like the break. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. You know. Every day, the same chatters doing the same shit. Oh, that's right, Augustine. Who the fuck is Augustine and what the fuck he say that I was right? Nothing. Just agreeing with shit. Just agreeing, cuz. Just acting this one and act that one. All you niggas don't talk to Riri. Don't talk to her, cuz. Don't talk to her. No, none of my squad. Talk to me. Call me. I don't do it. Sir, Kaziki. Fuck the word. Ciphering, nigga. Stealing. Putting drills up under the ground. I don't care what the word is, bro. Call it in. Shout out to Brian King, man. Shout out to you in the super chat. Me, myself, and I. Shout out to you again. Shout out to you again. What did you donate $25 to me today? Shout out to you, me, myself, and I for that continuous support. Nobody else is talking about oil drilling in LA, pockets of oil all around Los Angeles. Nobody else talking about that. Nobody. And I asked the councilman if there's oil under there. Oh man, you know, you're right, man. You're right. And I'm glad that I asked him about if oil is under there and left the question open because he didn't close that door. He didn't say, ain't no oil up under there. These people know the blueprints and what's planned and who gonna override. They knew when Nipsey wanted. They took it. They bought him out. They did whatever that they had to do to get that property. Threaten. We need him gone. We need this gone. We need this building here so we can put a high rise, high volume, high price Sheraton hotel and living quarters for people who don't look like you in your community and kill a great king, a great man. This is why I speak the way I do. And we ain't got no time for these little bullshit ass trolls, people who think they know it all. Nothing. We're not doing that. So much to talk about when dealing with oil. I'm going to go to La Brea. I'm going to show you all these oil fields, these buildings. Yeah, you can call it fracking. You can call it ciphering off, putting the water holes over there underground, putting the oil back on this side. You feel me? Area code 424. You on the air? What up?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's popping?
Hello?
What's up?
Hello?
Coffee and Kush TV. What up?
Hey, bro, just keep doing what you doing, man. They trying to shut you down.
They not trying to do nothing. Talk about the subject. Talk about the subject. Listen. When you stand up here, just talk about the subject. Okay?
What does it have to do with us as, you know, just black people in general in the black community?
What?
Hang up, bro.
Yeah, hang up. Hang the fuck up, bro. No slack today, bro. Ask a question, bro. Say something about oil, bro. Ain't no troll bothering me. I don't need no goddamn keep doing what you doing. This is what I do. Right here. Trip the fuck out. I don't hear nothing. Shout out to the super chat, man. What I have to deal with over here, easy taught me life. Caro or nothing. You know what I'm saying? My information down. I'll be risking my life with this information for you motherfuckers to come up in here playing this shit. My sanity. Puerto Rican Cub be putting work in. Breon be putting work in. Riri putting work in. Work. Crazy ass internet. Area code 347. 347. You on the air. What up? Puerto Rican cub, what up, man? Save me from these idiots who don't know how to speak, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is the craziest information you better than me, man.
Talk that shit.
So the reason why they wanted to get this guy in, remember what
Copy that.
they in the future what we're gonna do is take them down and create
Right, right, right. No, yeah, nobody knew about it. So say they construct a high rise, but then a tower in front of that motherfucker is erected. Or, you know what I'm saying, behind it or somewhere. You gotta pay attention to that tower and what type of tower they putting up. And don't think that the high rise is the damn tower. Go ahead.
but in reality,
Right, right.
play, and that's how you got somebody like Don Peebles that actually has is creating soon in the future the biggest tower in LA in the Western Hemisphere. Is about 100 feet, 100 floors up.
Right.
So that's something to think about, how everything right now is just, setting up skyscrapers and towers, you know what I'm saying? And you think like, who's gonna be living in there? But in reality, what they're doing is just stealing the oil right from under us without even knowing. Look, they had an oil tower right on Beverly Hills. You think they're not gonna do that in Slauson? When they
They got
found
an
out they
oil
got
tower
oil,
right there in Beverly Hills, correct?
that first tower you showed right there on the thumbnail, that's in Beverly Hills. That tower is known that people are complaining, and it's proven that actually is causing cancer to a lot of people because of the fumes and all that extra stuff. So you could imagine if they built a tower in right there in Crenshaw, how much people is going to be suffering from the pollution and everything. So it's a win-win because they're trying to get people out of there slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying, Kev? But anybody that lives in LA, Inglewood especially, and Crenshaw and everything, from Jefferson all the way to Vermont, West Vermont, they sitting on billions of dollars. They don't even know it. They just waiting for to take over these locations, Kev. That's what they said. Marquise Dawson and what's your Marquise Harris
Marquise
and
Dawson
the
Harris.
councilman.
Yes, sir.
It's close in business, close in black-owned businesses all across Crenshaw, because that's what they're trying to do, Kev. You take away 2, 3 businesses, that's a skyscraper going up. That's another oil field.
That's another
You know what
oil
I'm saying? That's
field.
another
Right,
oil
right,
tower.
right. We got to start thinking
So
in a different complexity, especially dealing with entertainment. We really have to pay attention to these buildings that can possibly be ciphering oil or fracking oil from different areas and going using pipelines to do it here and taking it there. Because if they're ciphering oil, it can be moved from South Central to Beverly Hills. Or
but
yeah, go ahead.
wanted to tell you something, Kev, and just to keep on the subject, but just to bring somebody along. Steve Sugaroff, which is the police commissioner. This man has no history of policing, but he has a long history of redevelopment and realtor. So he, believe it or not, under the Dodger Stadium, they found oil, and he was one of the people
The
that was in charge
developers.
of.
He's one of the developers who found the oil under the Dodger
Well, you
Stadium.
could
Under the Dodger Stadium, correct?
what well, you could definitely say that because
Hold up.
he also brokered a deal from Playa Vista is
Playa Vista, yeah.
in Marine Del Rey over in California.
Marina Del.
It goes all the way to Jefferson, or it takes all the way to West Jefferson, all the way to Vermont, and he was in charge of clearing a multi-billion-dollar residential deal in Playa Vista. And how the hell does this man gets to be charged of the police commissioner, and then it comes with this baggage? Now, remember, this is the guy that Nipsey supposedly sent that email saying that it was going to meet up, which is all ironic how this man is the last person that to communicate with Nip via, saying that he wanted to meet up with the LAPD. When in reality, this is the perfect person to try to see if he could take over that property and that whole area right there. And who appointed him? Eric
Garcetti.
So
To the police commission, he appointed a real estate dude who's already oil in under stadiums that he probably already maneuvered to take from people anyway that didn't know and didn't realize how much reserve was in Los Angeles and thereof.
But let me tell you also, Kev, just to add on your point, is that Playa La Vista, they stopped the development of that area because they found that it was a native, it was like a Native American burial ground. They started finding bones of Native American people, and then you're going to start thinking about the flag and what Nipsey really represented.
Right, they start finding those original people there. Go ahead.
Exactly. So then you start really looking into that, and he actually, at the end of the project, when he closed the multi-billion-dollar deal, guess what he did? He resigned. Now, this is the police commissioner. I'm not talking about Donald Trump and nobody that has a history of real.
Right.
I'm talking about the LA police commissioner. He has no history of policing anything.
Right.
All he does is goes in. Like I said, he had the Staples Center deal. He brought the certain teams to stay in LA, so he has no idea how to police to become a police commissioner. But he definitely does have a whereabout in knowing where's the next big project to be. And the next big project in LA was
Crenshaw and Slauson. And then they said they're going to erect the tower. And look, Laura London, a tower. And then they want to embed this tower in your brain and these obelisks, which is probably nothing more than a fracking machine to crack oil right up under poor people neighborhoods. And again, it goes back to stadiums being built, all that. All of these stadiums can be actually built on oil reserve. Go ahead.
Right. You could set up a stadium, and under that stadium there's also oil, and then you can retract it from, and the people will never even know.
No, they won't know because they're too busy cheering for the oil, not really acknowledging that these people just bought all of the land to remove all those people to put the stadium on top of there, then frack, goddamn it, crack that shit right there. And then before that stadium was there was Watts, there was Inglewood, there was all these people, all these black people, and the world should be astonished that black people are being treated like just overwhelmingly destroyed, family. I'm really losing hope for the rest of these races on this earth when dealing with Afro Americans specifically. Go ahead.
But and you could just look at the geographical effect of it. Look at how Inglewood got gentrified throughout the years. They've been knew about it, Kev. This is why Jay-Z had that verse about, all you under your hood. Why do you think he said
Wait.
that?
Repeat what Jay-Z rap verse was and the song he sung it on. What go ahead.
I forget it. I got it in the file.
Okay, but what
did he
say?
He said that, I George Bush the button for the oil, for the car under your hood. I'll flip your hood for the oil under it.
So I'll flip your hood for the oil under it. Okay, so these people are highly aware how to pillage your hood and buy your hood, okay, uprooted and to get the oil. So you get the money up front for that real estate shit, but in the long term, you got billion dollar oil being reserved. See, people aren't thinking in their lives in layers. They're thinking of this shit as entertainment and who can be the first with knowledge. You niggas will never catch me. I'm telling you right now, you'll never catch me. Never in a million years you will catch me. You'll spend your life in the whirlwind trying to copy me. Somebody better tell me. A nigga too bright for this shit. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Kev, remember who Jay-Z took a picture with? The police commissioner.
The police commissioner. Y'all want to see the picture?
You see how everything everything is just being connected.
That's right.
With the role is on another level.
On a whole nother level.
You know what I'm saying? We connecting the dots, and it's funny how all of a sudden after Nipsey died, not even a year or anything, they already talking about building a tower for Nipsey. And you know that they in LA, there's oil towers that are just hidden in plain sight. Like everybody sees them every day, but they never thought that multi-billion-dollar project that could actually save a neighborhood or a city. Like, anybody who's living in Crenshaw or any urban area in LA, y'all sitting on multi-billion dollars and y'all don't even, maybe even trillions, and y'all don't even know it. This been the history of LA, Cat, but only the road could put it down like this.
Well, we have to find more of these buildings, locate them, see exactly what's been going, when these pipelines, and see exactly if oil is pipelined directly under, if it's being fracked directly under Slauson and Crenshaw. Is there oil pipelines of crude oil, pockets of crude oil right there around that would have gave this man notoriety and pride? If so, then we have another huge problem.
Yeah, man, this is unbelievable news that you're breaking right now. This is only here, man, you can get this information where really Nipsey was sitting on trillions of dollars, and you could see the effort was so fast and so furious that they had to get it, because if they would have given that brother some more time, he probably could have been the richest person in the rap movie,
in the game.
Whatever.
This is why they contracted this, gave it to these people over here. Y'all know them. All of these mayors and shit over here that control this shit on this side. They linked up, and this is why I hate house Negroes, because they tell your fucking business and then sell shit and give them the billions of dollars while they assassinate you and take your clothing, take your Marathon OG, take your style, whack 100 dumbass around trying to sound like Nipsey Hussle. Everybody's copying a West Coast South Central nigga from 10th Ave and Hyde Park, nigga. All of them. And this is why he had to go. These secret contracts, that these backdoor deals that are being made to trick our brother, to trick him,
right?
To befriend him and meet him at a basketball game, and sent by who?
Mm-hmm. But, Steve Lobel was there. Everybody was there, Cap.
Sad thing now that it has come to pass. What's really going on? You can see it at all levels. What's that guy name again? His name is Steve what?
Steve
No,
Lobel,
no,
the
no, no,
white
not him, not the
python.
white albino snake. Okay, not him. I'm talking about Jayz
Which
and
one?
who he takes a picture with here with Garcetti and who? What's that?
Oh, Steve Soberoff is the police, the LA police commissioner. That's the guy that was in a press conference and said that he got that email from
That's
Nip,
right.
and it took them. Listen, it took them, Kev, a month, more than a month to sit down with Nip. But when
So this
supposedly
guy, you telling me this
Islam
guy on the
said that,
screen, this guy on the screen is not only the chief of police, but a billionaire real estate executive, sir?
that's what I'm trying to tell you, Kev. That has no experience on policing
Okay, and this
at
guy is
all.
pretty good
He
at lifting up communities and devaluing them. And Jay-Z, just y'all celebrate this dude, this character so much. And he will walk in your shit, talk that greasy shit. That's their boy. That's their boy. That's their token. That's their way into your community. Do you see this man pointing at this fool? Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead, brother. Go ahead, man.
And remember, let's remember, guys. This is like putting somebody that does carpet to be a professional to do windows or be a automotive
There you
mechanic.
go.
This guy has no trades. He has no trades of being a police officer. Usually, when a police commissioner has years and years of being a police officer
Right.
himself, that way he
Like
knows
like
the system, he
like
knows
Police
how it works.
Beck. Like he's been a cop. The guy who resigned. I bet you why
Mhm.
he resigned. He probably said, "Man, there's some motherfucking tycoons over there that's running the police department." God damn it.
But Kev, then it dawned to me, and one of my OGs said, "Listen, Ralph, the police, their main job is to what? Protect property, not to protect people." So when I started thinking like, "Oh shit, this dude is really." He got into this business. He's using the police
So he
to protect the
using the
property
police
that
to
he's
protect
already
his
trying to steal.
interests.
That's why they said that the LAPD was actually
That's
investigating Nick. I'm like, how? In one sense, you love this person, you use him as a light, a beacon of light of the city, and then you investigating him for what?
right.
And then you had that. And then you had that thing over his. Oh man, this is now is even clearer
Go
now,
ahead.
Kev, that we know why Desmond said that the police was there, and then the CRT was there, which is the mayor's thing. So I could see already that it was pretty much a two-man team. They had with Garcetti and Steve
Now,
Soberoff
now,
using the
go
police
ahead.
to get the property. He knew that property was they needed to get. So being the police commissioner and Garcetti knowing the DA, and remember what Black Sam said about the DA, that the DA was trying to get him
Right.
out
Go
of there.
ahead.
Like everything is all out in the open. That they knew that the DA was trying to get him out of there and trying to use that property, being a gang area, just mark it as a gang
Market
gang
as a gang
territory. Like
territory,
so,
and
it'll
since
be
he was
easier.
killed as a gang, they try to make him a gang member in a gang fascist way, then that property and that letter that was sent to allegedly to David Gross will be valid. Too much gang violence, we taking over, we taking all oil. Sorry guys, you guys, hey, losers, you guys can have his change and take the money out of his fucking pocket, you stupid motherfucker. Coffee and Kush TV, man, go ahead. You go
So
ahead,
this is
just take his
why
money out of his pocket, put a new chain on, and Jay-Z assigned you. Hopefully, you dummy. Go ahead. You're a dummy. You're a
this is
fucking dummy.
yeah, Kev, and this is why when you said that how people will put an order of protection
Go
on
ahead.
you and then they'll see you and they'll smoke you. Well, this is how they'll put that gang thing on that property, and then go
And
after
then
Nip
go
and
after
say, well,
Nip.
look,
They
he's
go
a
after
gang
Nip the
member,
same way.
and
Damn,
he's,
you're smart, brother. Damn, you're smart, G.
bruh, I'm on. If you say that, imagine what
Oh
you are,
man,
brother.
my man.
I'm getting on for you. This is Kobe and
That's
Shaq,
what I'm
baby.
talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
Back
bro.
to
Man,
back.
bro, you aware, bro. Yes, sir.
But bro, I got so much things, Kev. I hear
Yes,
people
sir.
calling, so I want to make sure that I set that
Thank you.
tempo up, and then tomorrow we got a
That's right. We go
crazy
in
show tomorrow.
tomorrow, and I'll see you soon, man. We're gonna talk behind the scenes, man. Thank you for just a brief update of what we'll be discussing over the next week as we continue this marathon of truth, honesty, and morality. It's your boy Gills. Hey, Puerto Rican cuz, I'll see you in a minute.
All right,
My
cuz.
man.
All right, cuz.
Coffee and Kush TV 512. You're on air. What up?
Hey, what's happening? It's
What's up,
Grunt,
man?
man. Two. I got two quick things, man. I'm gonna get off the line. Stay on topic. First thing, the oil thing. See, a lot of people don't realize, as far as LA is concerned, LA was like a derrick field. It was like a forest of oil derricks from about the 30s to about the 60s, almost to the late 60s. And about the late 60s to about the 70s, they started to cover these derricks up in buildings. And there's a few resources that the class can look at. The Atlantic is a good resource. There's articles where they talk about the hidden oil rigs and things like. I mean, hell, the Beverly Hillbillies was basically all about that. So while you had when you had in Northern California, you had the 49ers with the actual
Yeah.
gold rush. In Southern California, you had
Oil rush.
the actual black gold rush, right?
Black gold.
There was a point in time. When all of LA County looked like Oklahoma and Texas with a bunch of oil derricks. In fact, there's a few places in Mid Wilshire. There's places in Beverly Hills. There's places in Venice. There's a whole derrick forest in Long Beach, where they tried to doctor it up to make them look like electrical
electrical towers.
But they weren't electrical
power
towers.
outages.
They weren't
of
electrical
Water and
towers.
Power.
They were, yes, exactly. But those were actual oil derricks. Those were oil drills. You see, a lot of people don't know that. They had a lot of they actually had a oil forest, what they call an oil forest on Venice Beach at one point in time. A lot of people don't know that. So they started to cover all of these things up with buildings, and so now it's like people forget, because now people have short-term memories, so they don't realize that they've been looking at this stuff in plain sight
for years.
And that oil hasn't dried up yet. And those people in City Hall and in the state government, they know all of that stuff. Now to tie it in with Jay-Z, which is interesting, is you got to remember when you talk about America, as you start to move out west, that's where you start getting a lot of the natural resources in the Midwest, in the South. And going out west, you start to get a lot of those resources. Okay. Now in New York, that's more of a financial district or stock market and all of these stocks and bonds and all of that stuff. Now look what Jay-Z did in Brooklyn. Okay. Jay-Z was I wouldn't say that he's wholly responsible, but he's definitely a major figure in the very vast gentrification.
Well, he's nothing. Jay-Z is shit. Okay, I'm not giving this I'm
No,
not
no,
giving
of
no.
course
I'm
he's
not
not.
giving this
Of course he's
motherfucker
not. No, no.
no
I'm talking
more
about
power. He
the
is
image
the
of it.
black face of white supremacy. Go ahead.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I'm talking about he's the image of it. He's the
That's right.
mouthpiece. He's the
That's right.
Sambo. He's the soft
That's right.
shoe. He's that's what I
Oh, I
mean.
know.
I
I
don't
know what
mean
you mean,
he's
Gruff. I just wanted to
because
go harder. I just looking at his. I'm looking at
yeah,
his
for the class.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
get
know
it.
what picture I'm looking at
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah,
I'm just looking at his fucking face, bro, and it just don't.
yeah, I know
Yeah, it's a
it just makes you
cringe.
mad.
What
I
woman
know.
will sleep with this guy? Let's go.
Now look, I got family. Look, I got family in Brooklyn. Okay, so I got people in Flatbush and all of that on my mom's side. Now, if you notice what's happening over there close to the river, all of that stuff while he's being the mouthpiece for all of that gentrification and all of that on the financial side of things, East New York, Brownsville, all of that is just going to tank, man. It's going to pot. Okay. And all these people are getting moved, further and further uptown into the Bronx and all of that. I'm sure PR Cuz can validate this for me, him being out there. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I just wanted to tie them two things together with that lyric that he made. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people need to understand. A lot of people need to understand. LA was a land of resources, and if you go back to between the 30s and the mid 60s, you look across that landscape. It was nothing but oil derricks in LA County, man. Nothing but oil derricks, man. And they started building these, high rises over. They even got one in mid Wilshire that was they built a synagogue over it, man. No, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to throw that out there for the class. All right, peace. What's up, Casey and Gibbs? What's up? Hey, I'm calling for Virginia, man, and everything on point in class, bro. I just got a bombshell for this information about the whole plot from Bill Cosby to that Nip situation. Same thing. On 1972, Bill Cosby and his wife Carmela bought property in Massachusetts. Like a couple years later, they didn't know they had oil under the property. The oil company came and threatened Bill Cosby to sell this property. So they put the federals on Bill and pulled up the dirt, got him locked up so he could get broke to sell the property. So the oil company can get the property. And the same incident going with Nip. There's like the same type scenario type. And in the 70s, Bush Senior moved to Compton because Compton had oil too. And Bush he moved to Compton and it gets to suck up the resources. That's why he went back to Texas. And I guess the oil dried out in Compton and still had the resources in LA. And I think the governor, LA governor, whether Brown somebody, I forgot his full name, last name like Brown. He want that. He wanted that. So he put the oil. There had to be the oil company to put the pressure on Nip. Everything is in the damn cahoots. Everything in the damn cahoots, skills. And All right, man. All right, thank you, bro. Kev Rowe, what's going on, bro? How you doing? All day, Kev. Hey, you dead on it, Kev. You dead on it, man. I did my homework with you, and you opened my mind up, and I'm sitting here as I'm listening to you, and I'm cleaning up, and I'm like, Kev saying there's oil fields under building. I'm like, I remember somebody saying something about that, so I Googled this place, man. Anyway, it's called Signal Hill, man. The oil wells is right in people's front yard in Signal Hill, somewhere out there in Cali. It's called Signal Hill. Now, you know what's crazy and what scared me as I'm hearing you talk? I was like, I heard something about Donald Trump giving the okay about the oil well. So I'm like, let me go back and look it up. Man, do you know, and Nip died March 31st.
Right.
A month later, Donald Trump gave the okay to do all the oil well drilling for the natural gas all through Cali in May, a month later. 800 acres, 12 counties, Monterey, Fresno, and Santa Cruz. All that area is money.
Well,
kid.
I mean,
You
that's
dead on
cool.
it.
Donald Trump is not a local guy, so he would just receive that it's a go. I mean, they probably was in position to do that anyway, to do natural gas and stuff. I'm not. You go.
Yeah, but not to cut you off, but what just threw me off is Nip died. Nip died March 31st. Trump gave the okay a month later to do all the oil drilling and all that through all there through Cali. So there's more things finna happen. You get what I'm saying? Them derricks he was talking about is real. Them oil derricks,
Yes,
they
sir.
everywhere over there.
I live here. I've got the black and white.
I didn't know this, Kev. I'm tripping. Y'all,
We rich
you
here,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
We
So
rich
it's
here.
beginning
You
to
talk
scare
about
me. Like,
gold.
so
You think I
is we,
look good in gold? Okay, stop it. Okay, I'm just trying. And it's not just here. I mean, it's in a lot of places, but it's the reason why they said Beverly Hill Phillies. What they're doing
yeah, that came straight to my mind when you was talking.
in my 40 years on Earth, I got an idea of what they're doing. They're
Mm-hmm.
setting up these things in
Yeah.
between the Beverly Hills rich folk and the hood, ciphering
Yeah.
this oil out and abroad to them. It's like it's kind of like taking it underneath from us, ever pumping, going over there with
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
Right. Let us get some of that wealth. I mean, come on now. They talk about how we lazy and all that. Let us get some of that wealth. We
It's
sitting
not.
right
It's
on
really
it.
your wealth. It's really
Nip was
our
sitting
wealth.
right on
They
it.
have to say, "Can we get some?" They're the ones who's supposed to come to you and say, "Can we
That's
get
right.
some?" And this is what we're paying. Because if it's on your land, you're a business. That's you. And they've got so
Right.
used to
All you.
killing us and being bullied that the people are just sleep with entertainment. The men are just
Yeah, they are.
so much of a. You got all these big U's and big me's and big wop and
And
killing
Lizzo,
this
what's her name?
and
The
ain't
big
nobody
Lizzo.
organized. Go ahead.
No, they not. Yeah, they got us unfocused and they flying whatever in my head. But see, now, as you were speaking on Jayz, he knows something about the oil thing and all that. He probably has property sitting right on there purposely that ain't even being occupied. So he's dead in on it, Kev. You dead on it with this, man.
I'm glad that you
You're
guys
dead.
on it.
Like, I'm talking about your finger. I'm going to always give you your credit. I'm talking about when I say you dead on it, people be calling in joking and stuff, but this man know what he talking about. You doing your homework. You ain't just waking up, coming up with stuff. I can tell by how you put this together. I had to follow it. I'm like, what is Kev talking about? So I researched it. Everything you said can be verified.
I think. I
We
thank you, brother.
appreciate you,
My
Kev, bro,
man, Kev, for
for
life.
sure.
Lord have mercy. Support the real. PayPal.me/Kev Gills TV. I want to thank all of the people who donated to my channel. This discussion. We will continue this discussion. This is conspiracy night. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. We are going to the max. You understand? We are trying to find who Nipsey was talking about, what he was saying. We have We Team. We got all type of mugs, people involved in the conspiracy, cover up, security that wasn't there but really was. You know what I'm saying? I really believe in my heart that this is what's going on at the heart of it all. Coffee and Kush TV. I see y'all tomorrow morning. Fresh new start, a fresh new day. Thank you guys. Me, myself, and I really appreciate the super chat. Everybody else, I really appreciate the super chat and contributing to this program. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the realest program on the internet. And I didn't say most entertaining. I didn't say most liked. I didn't say whatever. It's the realest. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to share this knowledge with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you hit that goddamn like button. Coffee and Kush TV, fam. And as always, I'll holler.